Darryl Freedman, who is our videographer and organizer.
Basic setting, 1942, around that. I'm about 6 or 7 years old, around that time frame. Long Island, New York, a rural area called Market Square. My family crowded around every evening to listen to the radio news, and the news was always kind of somber. I didn't understand the news, I was only 6. But the conversation, but the tone of their voices was very upsetting. Mother and Dad sounded scared and unsure what would come next. Dad told us that if the war wasn't ended soon, he'd have to leave us. He's going to get drafted. And Dad's somber warning jolted Mother into silence. She pressed her lips tightly together, which sort of was her signal that she was scared. And she had a lot to fear. We lived frugally in a small town in Franklin Square. Our family didn't socialize with anyone. And in the neighborhood, and Mother didn't drive. She depended on Dad for everything. If anything went wrong, she was stuck. She had to call Dad, and Dad was working. It was a real problem. If Dad went to war, there'd be nobody to call. The specter of Dad's possible draft really scared her. The radio news was always about the war. In school, we were told to save our nickels and dimes for war bonds, conserve food, and recycle newspapers and kitchen pads. Somehow kitchen pads were being used for something. I don't know. I remember my second grade class, giggling over the poster announcing, "Ladies, bring your fat cans to the butcher." At home, we planted a victory garden and raised about a dozen chickens for eggs and for Sunday dinner. Dad avoided the draft by taking a job at the Brooklyn Navy Yard. Mother never did socialize with her neighbors, but since we sold them eggs and jointly participated in the recycle ventures, we got to know them enough to say hello when we passed them in the street. Christmas came, and so did a problem that we didn't anticipate. The trouble started when we acknowledged Christmas and Hanukkah with a tree in our living room and a menorah in our window. Our friendly neighbors became less friendly when they realized that we were Jewish. My elementary school education became augmented by my classmates, who told me that the Jews killed Jesus and held me personally responsible for the Second World War. A few more of the more aggressive students took that as their duty to waylay me after school, knock me to the ground and break my glasses. In those days, glasses were made of glass. They really broke when you were knocked down. Their philosophy and violence didn't bother my teachers or the principal, but they sure bothered me a lot. Dad stormed into the school, demanded to see the principal. Dad suggested that I get dismissed 10 minutes early so I could get a head start. The principal agreed, and the problem was solved. The unintended consequence was the whole school knew that I was that Jew boy that got out of school early. Every Saturday, I was allowed to walk to the movies as long as I took my little sister. I had a problem on our own street, and it was with our neighbors. There were people on our block that didn't like Jews. Their houses, and they knew that we were Jewish. When Mary and I would get near their houses, we'd look and see if we could see anybody around the house. If we could see the woman of the house, we'd cross to the other side of the street. But once I goofed, and the mother of the house ran out of her house and started screaming at me, and Mary Ann screamed at us, "Jews are not allowed on our property." She said, "Get on, stop that." And I would shout back, "It's not your property. It's the sidewalk belongs to everyone," but she kept on yelling. When I was 6 years old. The sidewalk, she continued yelling, and I said things that I just can't remember. But Mary and I slowly moved away. I held my sister's hand tightly, not so much as to reassure her, but to keep my hand from trembling.